Hello petrol heads, welcome back to my channel. So it's a very cold half term here in the UK. Today I'm going to be sticking on the 2Forge wheels onto the car. So these are the 2Forged ZF6s on with the Nankang. So here they are. These are the rears. Now the smart ones amongst you might notice the tread rotation, the rim face, the tread rotation, and rim face. It's like, hang on a second, they're both rear wheels, yet the tread's facing opposite directions. Now, this is a very odd scenario because normally you have a directional tyre, okay, and a directional tyre will obviously go in any which way. With Nankang's, and I don't know if it's the same with other brands, is it's got a front side and a back side. And because all the tyres are the same, they're not like specifically labelled left, right, front, rear, that means what happens is one side of your car ends up with tread going that way, and the other side is going to with the tread going that way. Now they're a bi-directional tyre, and because it's bi-directional it has no direction of rotation, so it's supposed to be as grippy and as good either way. Like I said, they just have an inside and an outside, so as long as the outside's on the correct side, which is this, it says outside somewhere on it, then that is the outside. One thing I'm not amazingly happy with these tyres being mounted is, can you see this little yellow circle here? That's there for a reason. That's the lightest point on the tyre, and that should actually be lined up with the valve. So they haven't been put on 100% correctly. Now, if the tyre fitter doesn't know that, it happens. The wheel can still be balanced, but ideally you want that yellow dot in line with the valve, because the valve's the heaviest part of the wheel because it's got the valve on there, additional weight, and the dot's the lighter side of the tyre. Anyway, I'm going to get it cracked on and get these on the car. So let me just show you the side of the car without them, in case you're new to the channel. Whom, there we go. This is a GoPro or an Action Osmo camera. I'll get nice and close because I know it's on wide. So these are 19-inch Stroms, 8.5 in the front, 9.5 in the rear. So armed with my Milwaukee windy gun, handy 17-inch deep socket because I've got stud conversion kit. What I'll do is get these bad boys cracked off and the wheels put on. And that's another reason why you go for stud conversion kits. If you're going to do a lot of wheel swapping, you want to make sure that you got the right tools. And stuff. I've got some wheel bags as well to protect the wheels when they come off. So the standard ones can be in the correct bags, labelled up. So let's jack this bad boy up. Wheel on, got more tyre. Now I've got them on semi-tight, and I'm just going to drop this down. There we go. Woo! Needs settling down a little bit. There we go. Stock. I'll say stock. That's right. That will settle down a little bit more when I've moved the car. But that does look racy. go, I've just moved it, let the suspension settle. So obviously it doesn't fill the arches quite as much as the other side, because obviously it's a overall smaller wheel. And same at the back. Now, I don't know what clearance is going to be like. I'll have to take it for a drive. I mean, I'm on coilovers, but I might have to take the 5mm spacer off the back. But so far, there we go, that's the race look. Just love a look at those big rotors, the red. Look how much the red stands out there. And matches the red on the wheel. That looks pretty cool. I do like that. I think it looks pretty fly. That's pretty sweet, if you ask me. Of course I'm going to say that, it's my car, but yeah. And the tyre doesn't, you know, it's got nice and lots of clearance when it comes to into the back of the car. So there you can see, look, it's wider. And this is your standard tyre, plenty of tread in there. And then we've got that lovely super slick, semi-slick. So what I'll do is I'll actually weigh the tyres, wheels should I say. This is wheel and tyre, so 22.3 kilos. So 22.3 kilos for the rear. Ready, so this is the front, which should be lighter and easier for me to do. So 21.2 kilos. So there you go, so Strom 19-inch flowform wheels. In 8.5 and 9.5 is, so the front is 21.2. Let's go. So pretty much 21.7. I don't think it's too dissimilar to the I want to put the camera down, too dissimilar to the way the other front ones. You've got to bear in mind these are wider and they've got more tyre on them. So I can't remember the exact figures. I'll put the figures in the obviously the video. It's a good workout for the old hand. Oh, that's 21.7. So I think the rears are lighter. I'll have to work it all out. So that's 21.7 for the rear. So I don't think there's a weight saving on the front, but I think there's been a bit of weight saving on the rear. So anyway, I'll stick it in the bottom of the video. Right, now time to get those two bad boys. Let's replace those two bad boys.